What up, what up, what up, what up, Wheatfield? Welcome back to the Wheatfield. How y'all doing? This is y'all girl, Lottie, your favorite channel messenger. We've been out here doing messages all day, all day. I don't know, maybe three. I think we've done so far today. But it's just conversational. We ain't doing nothing but sitting around chopping it up. You know how it goes, sit around, chop it up. You know, so we can chop this stuff up and get it up and get it out. That's what we do. We channel with the infinite intelligence, the breath of life, and our eternal Lord of all. You know, the source that called everything. Yeah. So, yo, we was in this conversation thread about we was talking about Meg the Stallion and stuff. Y'all go back there and see that other message we did this morning. It was like Megan versus Megan or something like that. Anywho, we talked about it and we put this dude that took his comment down. I don't know if he deleted it or what happened. It is not there no more. I said, oh, okay then, y'all gotta sip. Because I thought it was hilarious. Like, bruh, you don't even know me. And if you come over, first of all, like, just to give y'all a quick little recap, just so you know the context of what happened. Anywho, you know how Megan Thee Stallion went back and did a reply, you know, a little to Drake and 21 Savage about them like not believing whatever happened, whatever. So we know that Tory done been indicted, all this stuff, awaiting trial for this whole thing, whatever. Meg's medical records will be a part of all of the evidence that's produced and presented by the DA. So whatever happens is what happens. It'll be borne out in court. But the thing of the matter is the fact that nobody or a lot of people are having a hard time believing that Meg actually got shot. And I'm thinking to myself, well, why? Why is that so hard to believe? Is it because she's a black woman and her stature says that, yeah, that really didn't happen to her? Is it because she lied about stepping on some glass because she was trying to protect Tory Steele even though he had just shot her? Inquiring mind. So, like, when she went to the hospital and they said, no, you ain't stepped on no glass, you've been shot. Now come on out with it and tell us what happened to you. And she had to really bust that thing down. Yeah, it's a whole thing in that. And see, I know that is a part of what happens to us, especially in our community, or women in just in general. You know what I mean? We be doing that. Because how many times have something happened to you, beloved, and you didn't go to the police? Or you didn't want the police to come? Especially in our community, you know, as black Americans, African Americans, African descendants, or whatever you want to call yourself. I don't know. I'm just saying. We don't always call the police when something like that happens to us, or when we've been hurt or beaten up or anything, attacked. People don't call. And if they come, you lie. There's a psychology in that for us to protect ourselves, even within our own community. The person that hurt me, how many times have people been brutalized and hurt in families, and people don't call the police? They don't report. And if they do report, they don't follow through. Yeah, we don't hold ourselves accountable in that way, and we protect each other. Even when you've been hurt and somebody's done something against you, we protect each other. And because she protected him in that moment, she didn't rat him out. She didn't be like, oh, Tory shot me, because she didn't want him to get hurt. Still, at the same time, I can see that psychology and how it happens. You know, the victim often protects the perpetrator. And that's the whole thing. But because she did that, it now makes her credibility questionable. And the public doesn't believe. Some of them don't. I believe you, girl. I know. My spirit says, yeah, he was on some egocentric shit, and he probably got hurt by some shit that was said in the car, whatever the hell happened, and he, you know, unconditionally loving, giving, receiving affection, falling in love. I don't know. Yep. Deeply hurt, sad, separation, breakup, feeling lost. That heartbroken card came out in the black deck earlier. Same one. Go back and watch that other video. Having faith, love is coming, surprise invitation, meeting or hesitation. I feel hesitation. Giving, receiving affection. Somebody that's been heartbreak, or maybe they wanted unconditional love. Yeah, seduction is here. seduction. That's interesting. You want the black one? All right, let's grab that. But like we were saying, yeah. You know, but anywho, when we had that conversation, we did a video. We posted a reply, and we did a video, right? And I go back and, oh boy, because somebody else commented on that same trail. It's been like a little conversation going on, right? And so he says, well, it's just like maybe, nah, people just don't believe her. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. There's a lot of people that don't believe her. They just don't. That's very true. I mean, I can't argue the fact that that's true. You know, it is. It's true. You want one of these? Yeah. Yeah, mask. Because she didn't tell, she covered it up initially. And it puts cause in question. Right. Not showing true feelings, hiding, personification, pretending, gaslighting. Yeah. Gaslighting, seduction is here. Flirting, dating, hooking up. Maybe he was trying to get at her. Who knows? Maybe she was like on some different shit. Like, I don't want to fuck with you like that. You know, giving it unconditional love, giving and receiving affection. Or maybe he was falling in love with her or some kind of way. You know, if she rejected him, that'll make him feel hurt. In some kind of way, it's like an ego bruise, right? Because that's the only time that men really jump out and do crazy stuff like that against women, is when their ego is bruised. And, you know, we are in this, you want in reverse. Okay. Yeah, karmic relationship is in reverse. Maybe, you know, either they, is it karmic? No. Real affection. For who? Someone in the field. Okay. Well, maybe this is not really related to what we're talking about with Megan, you know what I mean, Tori and all of them. That was just conversation. We was just talking about what happened this morning, you know what I mean? But right here, we got a whole spread. But some karmic relationship is in reverse, so this is not karmic. Spirit says that the eternal Lord of all says, in infinite intelligence, says that this is not karmic. It's real. And what's the challenge with this is a mask, not showing true feelings. So somebody feels a really certain way, like having real feelings about something, and they're masking it. They're not showing their true feelings. But seduction here, I hear third-party interference. Third-party interference is going on. But it really is something that will have good giving and receiving and affection, because somebody is really falling in love. Falling in love. Yeah, but heartbreak is here. I feel breakup, feeling lost or grieving, you know, deeply hurt, you know, it's impacting. Like, that could be a challenge, right? Somebody's not showing their feelings because they have been heartbroken. Yes. Somebody's not showing their feelings here because they have been heartbroken. But somebody, we got the Cupid's arrow right here at the end, having faith, love is coming, surprise invitation or a meeting. Is it hesitation? Nope. I said hesitation earlier, but I felt the hesitation because they're not showing their true feelings here. They've been heartbroken before, so somebody's not showing their true feelings. Anything here? Nope, turn it over. Yes, certain change, shocking news, an epiphany. Yep. Some sort of lightning energy is going to drive this for them to have faith and come towards you. Yeah, yeah. Spirit says, yeah, they're going to come towards you. What are they feeling? This journey. What you want to clarify? This right here? This right here? All right. Let's see, y'all. Let's see. Want that? Let's see. Let's get it. Woo, balance is here. Whatever it is, it's going to be balanced. Oh, yeah, I like that. And that's really what I was trying to get to old boy in that conversation, because he took his little comments down. Either he deleted it, or the person that was running the thread or the post or whatever, they deleted it, or whatever the case may be. Because I did say, I'm like, hey, we both, I mean, we counterparts. We co-creators here. You want this? All right. Trust. Trust is here too. Balance and trust. Oh, yes, that's a good one. Yes. Because, see, I said, bruh, don't you understand that we co-creators with this here thing? See, we need your seed just like you need my womb. And whether or not I really need your seed is debatable once you get into science and all that stuff about how the female species can co-create in a single sex environment. I mean, that's a whole bunch of science, and you can make up your own mind about how you feel about it. But it just is. I mean, like, it's a theory. And we can see that type of theory because, again, if life imitates art, we can go back to the movie Jurassic Park, the first one, where they was trying to figure out how was all of these female dinosaurs having babies in the wild. Because there is a frog with a DNA structure code that allows it to morph, you know what I mean, in a single sex environment so that creation can ensue, so that its young, its seed itself is not threatened for extinction. It has the ability to change so that it can continue to birth. Now, however that works out is how it works. I'm not a scientist, I'm just saying. It's there. It's in nature, like it happens. Now, what I do understand also that a man doesn't have a womb. He doesn't. And his bones are not developed in a way where they could open up them 10 centimeters that we need in order for your cervix to pop something out. Yeah, you don't create enough blood to sustain two entities the way that women do. Like, it's just a whole different thing. But the same way that my body does that, I don't have the attributes that you have, brother, as a man, that allows you to have a certain tensile strength and muscle, fiber strength that you can do in some of the things. Like, I can't stand up and pee. I don't have semen. I don't have a vas deferens. I don't have that. I don't have a prostate. I don't even know what it does. But it does something for you. Just like you don't have a uterus. Just saying. We different, but equal still. Equal doesn't necessarily mean same. It means that we have the equal value. The value is there. Like, we can't do, like, you can't do it without me, and I can't do it without you, bro. It just is. What's this? But in this relationship, happiness is here. We have balance and trust and happiness. Yes, because this is a real thing. This is not a karmic relationship, okay? I see that it's going to be a little flirting, some attraction going on. A little temptation is here. Karmic is in reverse, so that's the real thing. You know what I mean? Unconditional loving, giving and receiving. Again, giving and receiving affection. That 6 of Pentacles, like that, balance. Again, balance is here. Giving and receiving. Falling in love. Somebody getting them feelings. Yeah, they feel. And I feel it's slow. Like, it is that calm. Yeah, because that's that real thing. It ain't that, such much like, zing kind of thing. It's some charge here, lightning, but it's developing. I feel. And I feel like it's developing behind the scenes, because if somebody is not showing their true feelings, they're not, they ain't being real. Nope. And it's because they've been hurt before, hurt in the past. Yeah. But some energy is gonna come in and help ignite this. So have faith, because it's coming. It's gonna probably be a surprise invitation or a little meeting or something like that. I feel like it's gonna be something kind of small, to kind of kick this off. Let you know, just like I see you, but just let it develop. It's going to be on the slow cooker. You know what I mean? This ain't no microwave right here we got going on. This is slow cooker vibe I'm feeling. And balance and trust is here. And at the end of it, happiness. Yeah. See this green? Growth. Happiness. Coming together. I love it. Y'all like that? I like that too. Yes. Yeah, Father. Anything else in here? I'll shade of that. Where you want to go? Right here? All right. Let's get some angel oracle out and see what's going on. Throw some more stuff on the table. We ain't doing nothing but chopping it up. Let's get a sip. Somebody finna get a love bug. I feel it. Somebody's gonna be happy. I don't know where that came from, but I felt it. I feel something down here. Yeah. Learning experience. Somebody went through a learning experience. You had to learn some stuff. Where is that? Right here? Yeah. Learning experience. Somebody had to learn some stuff so they could probably see. Yeah. Because you done been through something before. That mask. Heartbroken. You're not showing your true feelings because you've been through something. You got to kind of let it see. Let it play on out. Let it play on out. See what's going to happen. See what the really real is. Let's see what it be like. You know what I mean? Give it a season or two. Couple seasons. A full season. Like not just one season, like a winter and then a summer. No. How about a winter, a spring, a summer, a fall so you can see what kind of fruit they bear. Yeah. You got to see what that harvest is before you bring something into your storehouse. You know, just be bringing stuff in. You know what I mean? That's the learning experience. Friendship and union. Oh, look at that. That's that real. Somebody that you can be friends with. What? Coming in with the balance, the trust, the happiness, and friendship. What? Come on. Wait. What you talking? What you talking? That's that real right there, baby. That's the real. Come on in here, Father. Let's get it. Anything else in here? All right, let's rock it out. This right here. This one, all right. You're going to have to do some work, though. You're going to have to do some work. You have to put some work in. Where is that? Right here? Ooh, maybe you wasn't doing no work. Maybe you thought it was going to be easy before in the past. Is it going to be easy? Did they think it was? And maybe they was on easy street in the past. Using tools of seduction. Could be. Don't know what's really down in your past and why that really do the work is in reverse. This one. Asking you shall receive. Is this something you've been praying for? Is this something you've been praying for? I feel that all the way at the other side. Is it a challenge? Why do I feel it? Is it in reverse? No. I feel it. Why does it feel? Is it, like that round and round and round and round and round and round? I'm like, I couldn't figure out the direction. It felt like it was just going like this. Like, what in the heck is going on? Something. Why do I hear past lifetime? Ooh. Is this a soul contract, soul connection? Friendship and union. Somebody been asking for a soulmate. Ooh. Balance, trust, happiness, friendship and union. Ask and receive. Somebody been asking for a soulmate. Wow, did you manifest your soulmate? That's beautiful. Ask and you shall receive. And look at this. We'll push this card right here off the top of my head. I said, did you manifest your soulmate? And this card pushed this bottom one right on off. Yes. Yes, you did. And guess what, too? It's protected. Is that a challenge? Why is there protection in the challenge? Belief. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Yep. See, surrender is a challenge too. And so what I was listening to the Most High say is in this scenario, yep, manifestation. You manifested your soulmate. But it's a challenge here in this spread. And the challenge is going to be, get this week, your spirituality. Spirituality in this relationship is going to be a challenge because one energy, I'll put it like this, you guys don't necessarily believe in source in the same way, and that could cause a conflict. It could cause misunderstanding and confusion. Yeah. So your angelic protection, the protection is compromised. It's a challenge. It might create chaos and conflict, I feel. And surrenderance isn't a challenge because who's going to yield to who, right? Again, it's that age-old debate and conversation about the source, arguing over our eternal Lord of all, right? Like, and so I am an example of that. I say eternal Lord of all. Most people pray to a messenger, one of the messengers. Many people, pray to one of the messengers. But it's a smaller group of people that pray directly to source, and then to say like our eternal Lord of all, like that's a difference, right? And I don't necessarily count it different from eternal Lord of all, our source. You know, if we say the source, the infinite intelligence and breath of life, all of that in creation itself, all of that is our eternal Lord. Like, it's all of it. Am I right? Yeah, okay. So, but it feels like it's messenger versus the Lord of all. That's what I felt, Lord of all, right? And even when you read comments, and this is not for anybody, like how they pray, how you connect, any of that. So, I mean, to each their own, to each their own. I don't need you telling me how to reach out to my eternal Lord of all, just like I'm not going to tell you how you reach the source. That's your biz. This is just, you know, it's a free open space over here. It really is, because at the end of the day, all roads lead back to the source. They do. All roads lead to the source. So, however you get there is your biz. But people in relationships, especially with spirituality, it could be a big thing to just recognize that every person has their own path, and I don't need to put my judgment on you regarding that. I can't force you to change your opinion, just like you can't force me to change my opinion and how source speaks to me, because that is what's real for me, how the spirit comes and speaks to me and leads me and guides me as to what's true and what's not true, what's been added to the word and what has been mixed up, you know. So with that regard, if you are a person who believes in source, you know, and like the eternal Lord of all kind of theology and faith, or just digging into self fortitude, and like not agnostic or not atheist, but could be agnostic, or either way, it's just different, right? There's a big difference here, and coming together in that is going to be the challenge. So if you two can work out, you know, and come together and reconcile the pieces, that our creator, the Father, and that's why I always kind of go through that. And just to lean into that example, I know, Father, you telling me to kind of go with what you were saying. Thank you. If you could go to the fact that the Father called all things and recognize the Father, it will resolve this. It will resolve that. It will right. Your angelic protection would be strong, and you would surrender to that. Surrender. I couldn't even pick up the angelic protection, because Father said not that one yet. If you surrender to the fact that the Father, the Most High, is the Father and giver of creation, giving and taking life only, just the Father, because every messenger said that, right? If you can agree on that and surrender to that, beloved, that will right the protection in this relationship. It will. It will right the protection. But right now, I can't even put it up right. Right now, it's a challenge. It really is. Ooh, is there anything else, Father? Yes, this one right here. Okay, let's see. What can y'all do? This one work light. Work your light. Yeah. Let's see, Father. Let's see. Because, yeah, we always say, and that's why I was trying to go down, and Father was like, I didn't tell you to say that, so you have to say this first. The source, our Father, that which created all things, like every messenger says, is not I, but the Father. And if you could come together under that mindset, then you could get over this challenge. That's what I was going to say. And so in all of my videos, I acknowledge the fact that the Father is the author of creation and all of creation, the source, by his infinite intelligence, using the force and breath of life, right? And the breath of life connects in all of us, and the infinite intelligence left its word on everything. And so we could read everything knowing that it's all from the source, you know. So I don't put names on the source, because the source is everything. Everything in creation is the source. The source is infinite intelligence and it's breath of life. Like all of it. And how can you name that? You just can't. This one. Yeah, age of light. You've been training this for lifetimes. Again, this right here is that feels like, again, a soul connection. Past life soul connection. Friendship and union. Again, right here we had this ask and receive, something that you've been praying for, something that you manifested right here with this manifestation. Something that you manifested. You called in your soulmate. Yes, Spirit said yes, you did. But there's something in here because your soulmate comes to teach you, to grow you. Yeah, they do. And the challenge in this is spirituality. But you've been doing, yeah, again, you've been doing this for lifetimes, training. I feel past life though. That's what I feel. Or maybe one of you been training for, has a deeper or different knowingness because they've been doing this for lifetimes. Do you want this? No. Did you want this one? Okay. Yeah. How can you mother yourself? Mother yourself. What is that, Father? Healing still? No. Nurturing. Patience. Patience. Thinking of the mothering attributes. Creating heaven on earth is happening. So developing something new. A whole new environment, I feel. A whole new environment. A whole new space. A whole new life. A whole new plane. Is it the plane? Is it a whole new life? Okay. This one? Anything else in here? No. Okay. Anything else we should get? Chakra? No. Wisdom? Okay. Let's get some wisdom. Yeah, wheat. This is a nice little spread though. You know, it's got a challenge in it, a little bit of something, y'all, you know. Something that's going to be, you know, you thought it was going to be easy, do some work, but it's not. Spirit said it's going to be easy. Yeah, it's going to flow. That's what I feel. It's going to flow on, flow on, flow, 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 flow. I'll be coming. I don't know how many remixes I done did to that song. Is it right here? Yeah. Deep knowingness. Yeah, somebody has a deep knowing. Somebody knows. Is that the challenge? Eternal Lord of all. Is it a challenge? Where? Okay. Yes, because somebody's not showing their true feelings. Learning experience is not a karmic relationship, it's the real thing. And what they know, they're challenged with because they've been through something before. Maybe it was easy relationships where they've been seduced. And maybe the conditional, like whether it was good given what they were given and receiving to or from. But I feel like that they know that this right here would be good giving and receiving. But it's, and they know it's the real thing, like they have a knowing, but maybe they are challenged in what they know. They're thinking about it, going, fathers on ruminating on and on and on and on, just like thinking like, almost like where it's just like spinning out of control. Is it anxious? Yeah, about what they know. Is it excitement? No, they're anxious. They don't know what to do with this energy, I feel. And they're not showing their true feelings because they've been hurt in the past. But something, some sort of energy is going to come in. It's going to transform, right? They're going to have an epiphany, I feel. Something is going to let them know that this is not something they need to hesitate, that they should have faith in this, have faith. They're going to get an epiphany to have faith in this thing that is going to bring balance and trust and happiness. Friendship and union is here. But here's the challenge. Spirituality. Maybe you two practice differently. Was it this? Yeah. You're going to co-create something, but maybe you practice slightly different. And how you see this coming together to co-create and be protected is a thing. Again, surrender. to angelic protection. In the protection, who's going to protect? Who do we lean on to? Not the coming together, I feel, like the in the middle, right? Because if one person is leaned onto one type of spirituality and another is leaned onto another type of spirituality, then it's like, how do you meld that in the middle? How do you meld that? Do you want this? Do you want this one? This one? Okay. Yeah. Somebody's going to have to take a risk. Somebody's going to have to take a risk and come to the edge. Somebody's going to have to take a risk. That's the thing. And 3 and 6 is 9. Right, that's it. That's that next level. They're going to have to go to the edge and take a risk. Is there anything else in here? Yeah, this. Okay. Yeah, mending. Let's say, come together and take a risk. Take a risk on coming together with this thing. Yeah, what is that? 5 and 2 is 7. Yes, ooh, that's a good number. But 7 still is like, it's not, I always find the odd numbers to be challenging, right? So like the 5 is a conflict. 7 can be a conflict. Mending. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Father says now. Come together now. Mend it. Realize that all roads lead to the source anyway. All roads lead to the source. You can appreciate whatever messenger you want to appreciate. You can appreciate all of them. What do you say, you, Father? Can they appreciate the messengers? They can appreciate the same as we appreciate any other piece of creation. Is that right? Yes, but who sits above? Yeah, you do. The Father sits above. And that's who all worship goes to, is to the Father. We don't need to worship anything else. No. Why? That's what Father said. Why? Why would you worship anything else? Discover the why. Why would you do that? That's a 4. And what is the 4? Stability. If there's an energy here that would attack my voice, yes, there is. Could you clear my space? Thank you. Clear the space. But that 4, the 3 and 1 on the Y, the 3 and 1 on this here Y, beloved, on this 3 and 1, this is a 4. It's for stability. It's for stability. And Father says it's time for stability. Coming together, mending. Now, time. Why? For stability. The 4 is stability. Yeah, do you want this one? All right. Yeah, because milk and honey is here. All right, y'all. Get it. We in a land of milk and honey, are we not? But I mean, this right here is calling in your milk and honey again. 5 and 1 is 6. That's stable. All the legs balanced on both sides. What do we say? Balance. Balance right here. Trust and balance. You can't have trust and balance if a leg is missing. That's why I don't really care for like those even numbers. They are unbalanced. Right? Yeah. But the Y, 6. That's stable, equal giving and receiving. We saw that, giving and receiving right here. Why? Giving and receiving equal. Why? Milk and honey. Number 6, equal giving and receiving. Yes. 3, tick-tock. That's a conflict. It's time. Why? Why is it time? Because it's faded. It's faded. Look at that. It's faded. And then look at the number. 1 and 7 is an 8, beloved. 1 and 7 is an 8. That's the eternal. And it's in a challenge because we need to mend, do the mending first. Is it the talking and the chatter and convince? Yeah, all right. Spirit said all out to Saturday. Spirit said all out to Saturday. Can't. Why would they doing it? Why? We all out to Saturday neck right here, living out of 2 different worlds. Out of one side of your neck is one thing. Out the other side of the neck is a whole other thing. Spirits. Hey. Okay. Is there anything else when we go in chakra? All right, Spirit. Let's get it. Let's get it, y'all. This a nice spread. This a deep reading. That's what we do, though. We sit around here and chop it up. Y'all enjoy this vibe? Come on in here and subscribe. We don't do nothing but chop it up. I'm telling you. Thank you, the breath of life. Yes, the infinite intelligence is here. The source of all is here. Yes, show us what's blocking. This one right here. Passion. Passion week. Come on. Yes. But again, not showing true feelings, passion in a challenge, deep knowing is in a challenge. You know this is a real thing, but you gotta, anxious about it because you're not showing your true feelings because of the heartbreak. You feel like there's gonna be some real giving and receiving, falling in love. Like, ooh, snap! Here we go again. I feel. Here we go. Here we go again. I feel that. Yes. But there's gonna be something changed, a sudden epiphany, heartbreak, Cupid's arrow, having faith, a sudden epiphany that's gonna make you have some faith. Yes, because you can see it's gonna be balanced and trustworthy. Friendship in this union, happiness is up underneath here. It's faded, milk and honey type of happiness. 6, 8, eternal, infinite. Yes, balance. I feel the yin and the yang. When you see like the 2 of pentacles and there's one on this side and one on the side, that's some balance or juggling, right? But it's the balance. It's energizing on one side and it's energizing on the other side. But when they come together, that's the infinite sign, that the eternity sign. And I told you I was feeling soul connection, like past life energy. Yes. Woo! Come on, Father Russell, we feel. I love it. I get excited, y'all. Get some of that energy on here. Is this something else right here? This one right here? Death. Completion. But completion is not always death. This right here not only signifies something that ended, but it's also a beginning. It's a transition. It's a transformation. Yes. Where is it? Transformation from seduction. Oh, it's a death to this lust. Flirting, dating, hooking up. Temptations and third-party interference. Maybe somebody's going to throw out, ooh. Third party. Ooh, that just took a whole fucking left, did it not? Because maybe somebody was dealing with somebody else on the side or another person and they said, no, I got to let that go because this right here is the real thing. It is. And I'm really not even finna mess around with that. And maybe that could be a part of what that is. Like coming together at the end. Like who you giving your loyalty to. Right? We could go that way. Who you giving your loyalty to? Because this right here, somebody gonna have an epiphany. Because they know. And what they know isn't a challenge. Yeah. But either way. This is past life, soul connection type of whatever. Eternal match, I feel. Eternal match. Eternal mate energy. Yes, it is. Alright. What did I say? Come on, Father, validate your weak feel. I love it, y'all. I get so excited when Father come on up in here. What do we see? I told y'all this was a soul connection. Told you in the beginning. Faded. Deep knowingness. Passion. Somebody gonna have an epiphany. They are. They gonna have an epiphany. Come on in here. We feel. Get these cards back over here, right? Gotta put that back. Put it back. We drop what? We gotta get it. We gotta get it, man. We gotta get it. Ow. Somebody was wearing a mask. Facade. Yes. Over here again. What did I say? Not showing their true feelings. Masking. Masking who they really are. Who you really are on the inside. Hooking up and flirting up, death to that easy shit. Temptation, third party interference. Death to that third party shit. What? You know you done found the real deal. You know you've got the real deal right here. What? And somebody finna have a whole epiphany. And it's gonna bring in balance and happiness and trust. This is a whole eternal match, cosmic type of relationship here. Anything else out of this deck, Father? No, I shade of that. But don't be impatient. Impatience is here. Turn it over. No, leave it down. Okay. Anything else? I shade of that. I shade of that, wheat. Don't know what y'all gonna do, because I ain't no psychologist. I can't do nothing but tell you what the tear is. What is the tea, beloved? What is the tea? So that you could know. So that you can know how to move around. And somebody know. They got a whole deep knowing. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. They finna put a death to this third party, whatever, that they've been on easy street with this whole facade. Oh, they finna let that go. Oh, yeah. They learned from that. Learning experience. Learning. You learned some ish. Learn today. That's what Father said. All this outside the side. Yeah. Well, this is the reading, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope you vibe. And if you did vibe, go ahead on and make that video small and hit that red button and subscribe. Yes. If you know somebody that's going through something like this, that they kind of nervous, you know, fellas, you know your boy be like, dog, look, I don't know, but you know, I got such and such and I ain't really, and this one right here, yeah. Clue your brother in. Share the video out. I mean, whatever. You know, I'm just saying. Come together with some stuff. Don't let your spirituality and how you really flow and just feeling about the Father. I mean, that's the last thing that we want to argue about, the last thing, beloved. Because at the end of the day, every messenger came to say that we were all made by the Father. It is the Father that does all things. I mean, I say to that. And if you could just get on board with the fact that the Father created all things, what is it really going to do? How can I go anywhere else when I'm acknowledging the eternal Lord of all? I mean, really? That is the safest place to be, in the hand of that which created thee. Get on up out of there with that nonsense. That's what Father say. Quit arguing about the pathway to me. Just be. Just be. You can acknowledge that all these messengers is here, but guess what? The Father made them all. So to give reverence to them is like, why? We just gonna go to the Most High God. That's what I say. But you can do what you will. But either way, don't let that hold up your eternal match. Why would you let that keep you from being who your milk and honey was fated, your soulmate, beloved? Don't do that. Don't do that. The Father gives and creates, gives and takes. Hold on lightly to even those small little pieces of tidbits. Hold on lightly. It's numerous paths back to the Father. You want to know how many paths there is? Look at creation itself. It's diverse. Grandly, largely, universally, omniversally diverse. And we are here in this little bitty space with just this little bit of ability to recognize our Father. Just a little bit. So for us to be able to say we know it all, we cannot. The only thing that we do know with certainty is that the source of all, the eternal Lord of all, made all of creation. And it had to be intelligent to design it the way that it did, and it moves with the force of life, the breath, that animates and connects all things. Basic truths, beloved. I just stop there. I love y'all. Hope you can rock. Hope you can vibe. That's why it's a free and open and loving space. Because I can vibe with you and however you vibe. Not for me to judge. Just is. I understand it. That's it. So that I can give compassion. Yes. So we can be knowledgeable. And that puts us on a pathway to wisdom, which is the path to peace, unity, and that's fated. And you are not fated to do it alone. You have a whole soulmate partner out here. And one of you know it. And I can't wait for you to dig into that fortitude and do what you got to do. Oh, it's going to be so exciting. I'm excited for y'all. Why? Because I love you. I love you. I love you just like I love me. And so until the next time on the Tears of We Tarot show with your girl, La T, where you never know what you're going to get. You just never know. Why? Because I'm showing up like a big old box of chocolates. You know what I mean? And so until the next now, we're going to call this one a Ashe. Mwah.